Gabriel here doing another video blog for TitanBet. In this one I'm going to be talking about the three most memorable moments of the World Cup 2014 in Brazil. There's a lot of memorable moments, but these three have really stuck out. The first one is the host Brazil getting beat 7-1 by Germany. Who would have ever thought that? That's one of the most surprising results in history of international football, even the history of just football in general. Germany were unbelievable that day, and Brazil, who I honestly thought had just scraped their way to that point, were just shown that they weren't fit winners and they weren't even competitors. The other moment that stuck out for me is the Luis Suarez biting incident. That's going to be remembered years down the line, especially in other World Cups, and especially in the time after the World Cup, because as we all know, he's been banned for 4 months. So especially, it's going to be talked about when he makes his debut for Barcelona. It's going to be talked about if he moves club again. It's always going to be with him now, especially the fact that it's now his third time biting someone. Then the last memorable moment, it's actually a memorable player. It's Rodriguez for Colombia. He scored 6 goals in his time in the World Cup, and he's been a fantastic player. He was a fantastic player throughout it. He's been linked with all sorts of big teams, especially with Real Madrid being the one who looks like they're leading the way to land them. But I think his most memorable moment was the goal he scored against Uruguay. He scored an absolute cracker of a goal against Uruguay, and I think that will always be lived on in the memory of the World Cup, because every time a World Cup comes up or a major competition, they always go through all the best goals, and there's always TV shows, and that's definitely going to be up there in the World Cup. This is probably one of my last videos, so I'd just like to say thanks to TitanBet for giving me this opportunity to work alongside them during the World Cup, and especially to work alongside the other TitanBet ambassadors. And I'd just like to say thanks to everyone who's been following me on Twitter, and everyone that's paid attention to my posts during the time. So yeah, thanks a lot everyone.